Okay, welcome everybody. I'd like to congratulate McAuliffe STEM Academy, to all the students that are watching this online, to the staff on this topping ceremony today. This is a milestone you'll hear a little bit more about in a minute, but you've gone through a lot this year with construction, and this is exciting work. But this signifies that we're on our way to getting finished, and soon. So we'd like to get this started today. I'm Kent Henson, Assistant Superintendent of Support Services for District 6. I'd like to acknowledge our board members that are here. President Michael Matthews, if you would all wave. Michael Matthews, Vice President Terry Pappas, and Trustee Natalie Mash. So we thank you for being here today. We also have cabinet members, Dr. Deirdre Pilch in the back, Teresa Myers, Christina Crane, Nathan Fall, and Wes Tuttle. So appreciate you being here today on this fine day. And then also I'd like to acknowledge the contractors, the general contractor. We wouldn't be here without them. Samson Construction. We have Joe Otis. We have Nathaniel Phelps and Bruce Zink. So I'd like to acknowledge them for being here and the work they're doing for McAuliffe. Thank you. So although today we're here to celebrate erecting steel, they wouldn't know how to put it without the architects. And so we have two of the architects in the back here, Carrie Ellen Mock and Jackie Squires from the Cunningham Group. They're in the yellow. They are the architects, two of the architects on this project. And also we have Michael Craig from RLH Engineering in the back, who helps work with the school district on all these bond projects. So this project, with our 2019 passage of the bond issue, just 15 months ago, maybe a little more or less, we went several projects in the district, and we're very excited to be at this point with the McAuliffe STEM Academy. What you're seeing in front of you is the building of about a 55,000 square foot addition. And in addition to that, there'll be a full site and building renovation of the existing building on this campus, which is set to open in December of 2021. So if you're looking at your calendars, that's next year. And so there's a lot of work that's been done. We've come a long way fast here recently, and we're looking forward to these next few months upon completion. I would also, I guess I'd like to acknowledge Nathaniel Phelps from Samson Construction is going to tell us about the topping ceremony.
All right, first and foremost, again, I just want to give thanks to District 6 and the Greeley Evans community for the bond measure as well. On behalf of Samson Construction, we just wanted to invite everyone to share this special event. And a special shout out to, again, Joe Otis, the site superintendent, who does a lot of the hard work out here as well. And also to Quality Steel Services, our steel erector, who has worked tirelessly getting this building up to this point. So they have done great, and they have went ahead of our schedule and made great progress here. So this topping ceremony, what is a topping ceremony? It's a major milestone date in our schedule. It usually is the last beam placed to indicate the critical path of a schedule being met and maintained. The custom celebrates construction processes and is viewed as the first introduction of the building to the public as well. There's a lot of questions of what is the tree for? Well, one, there are a lot of reasons for the tree if you do a Google search, but one that we're going to, for specifically to Samson Construction, it signifies construction has reached the sky without loss of life or injury, and embodies for future good luck for the future occupants of the building. So we still have a long way to go. Again, this is just a major milestone date that we have made. And we're excited for the students and staff of Christa McAuliffe to occupy the building. Just a fun fact about the steel you see behind you, there's 285 tons of steel that you see behind me. Just to put that into perspective for the littles out here, one elephant, one white rhino, one baby whale equals 1 ton. So you're seeing 285 of those animals. Or special to Christa McAuliffe, 100 tons is a space shuttle going into space. So put that into perspective of the weight that's sitting over there. So just want to turn it over to Jeff Peterson, the principal.
Thank you, Nathaniel. And I want to introduce Jeff Peterson because we've talked a lot about our contractors here that have done a lot of work, but coordinating all this with the school that's in session with safety, that can't happen without the participation of the principal and the staff of McAuliffe STEM Academy. And Mr. Jeff Peterson has done and is doing an outstanding job in coordinating and working with the construction company, working with the district, and doing what we need to do to keep this project moving. So I want to make that special recognition to Mr. Peterson. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Silver Falcons, welcome to your beam topping ceremony. This is very exciting, not only for me personally, but for all of us together as our whole Silver Falcon family. This is, as we've heard, a major milestone in our journey. So we made the journey to become a K-8, and there's been many steps in this process. But the final step is to get our brand new building. And so that's why we're here to celebrate. I'm excited to have you all here with me. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you as the students, as the teachers, and as their families for your flexibility. It's crazy going to school in the middle of a construction site, but it also is very exciting to see this happening. So I appreciate all of your help and your flexibility. I also appreciate your excitement coming out and signing our beam the last couple days. It's so exciting for me to know that all of us will be part of this building. We signed our names to this, and we're going to be part of this building as a legacy to come on forever. When you guys go on to high school, to college, to your careers, you can always think back to your Silver Falcon family and how you're part of this building and this process. And I also want to thank you for taking the time to be part of this ceremony. It's a big deal for us, and so I'm glad you could be part of it and give up part of your learning time so we could do this today. The final thing that I want to do is I want to thank our voters in the cities of Greeley and City of Evans for their support for us to be able to have this building. But more importantly, I want you to help me do that too. So I want you to go home and I want you to thank anyone you can for helping vote this bond and help us to have our new building. So thank you guys for being part of that. And now I will turn it back over to Mr. Henson.
Okay, and now what we're going to allow to happen is we have about 30 more students. Have you guys signed the beam yet? Do you want to sign it? Okay, so let's do it. Let's take some time for students, last group of students to come over and sign the beam.
Good job.
Oh, I mean, do we need to get a fresh one?
In her green bucket there. Grab it from the green bucket.
Yay! Oh, this is so exciting. Isn't it exciting? Yes.
All right, Mike, go and do your thing.
Okay, the beam is set. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, everybody, for being here today.